Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode. It has been quite a while since I've played on this world. It's been almost a month. I just got caught up in a lot of work-related things and the like. Um, Work got busy. I switched over to that new shift that I was telling you guys about. And yeah, it just kind of boiled over and I just didn't have enough time or energy to play on this world. But I'm back at it, ready to go. I did miss a week, so 2 uploads. I'm very sorry about that. It will not happen again. But if I'm being honest, I have no idea what we were working towards. I do remember that we had a base off that way somewhere. So I'm just going to gather all of this sugar cane and the torches, because torches are valuable. And I think we're going to just start gathering stuff in our chests and just head over towards the other base and just try and, move all of our storage and stuff over there. How's everybody's day going? I've been doing pretty good. It is pretty late at night for me right now. It is 1:16 a.m. But with the new shift and just all the changes, I'm pretty much just become nocturnal. It used to be that I was working 5:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now I'm working 5:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. So it took a little bit of getting used to, but I am not a morning person at all. So this has actually been kind of nice and hasn't been too difficult to adjust to. Honestly, the hardest part has just been having to be quiet for most of the time and not really be able to make a lot of noise simply because my roommate and my neighbors downstairs and everybody are like sleeping. And say what you will about me, but I try very hard to not, or I try very hard to be a courteous neighbor. So if I'm a little bit quieter than normal in today's episode, that is why. But anyway, let's gather all of these torches up. And I think if I remember correctly, I had some bundles somewhere. I may as well take these chests. These will be useful. There's 1 bundle, 2 bundle, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bundle. Oh, got a lot of bundles here. Let's put as much stuff in here as we can. Boo-boo. Honestly, with this many bundles, I was expecting to be able to hold a lot more stuff, but oh well. I guess now that I think about it, the max is 6. Or 64. Sorry, brain stopped working for a second there. 64 items. Okay, that is full. Now let's put on our gold helmet so we don't have any nasty boy piglins coming after us. But yeah, it's good to be back. How have you guys been doing? Sorry again for missing that last week. I'll try to keep that from happening in the future, but still getting the hang of this whole YouTube thing, and I'm also trying to hold down a full-time job, and life happens sometimes. I'm sure you guys understand. Man, this how many of there are you? Haha. Get wrecked, nerd. There we go. Fucking loser. Definitely want to come back and pick this meat up. Okay, it's starting to come back to me. Yeah, we were like 75% of the way there with our house. Gotta finish that up. But I think it's probably best to move all of the stuff into storage first and try to sort that. Which, that is going to be so exciting. But yeah, just gonna sort all of that, get everything nice and organized. And I don't know what I did there. And then, yeah, go from there. But yeah, it's crazy that it's only been like a week for you guys that I've been gone. But on my end, I've been actually it's been like over a month. I just really pre-recorded ahead a lot. And yeah, now here we are. Okay, just gonna drop all of this stuff off for now. And honestly, those bundles didn't help a lot, so I'm gonna just leave them there. Actually, nah, I may as well. They helped a little bit. So, question of the day for everybody. What is your dream job? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a pilot? Do you want to be I don't know, do you want to be Batman? I want to be Batman. That's my dream job. No, but actually, I don't know if I've talked about this at all, much or at all. But I know I've told you guys before, I'm a CNA. I work with people with Alzheimer's and dementia. And eventually I'd like to go into the research aspect and, study Alzheimer's and dementia and help to develop and hopefully find a cure for the disease one day. Because there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to bore you guys with the details of what I do, but it's very difficult work. And it's, just, it can be sad to see what this disease can do to people and their families, and it's a crappy disease. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. On that cheerful note, let's go move more stuff. And we're gonna sleep real quick because it's the middle of the night and I saw a creeper out there and I do not feel like getting blown up. Maybe I'm just weird though. I mean, I am, but don't tell anyone. Just try and gather as much stuff as possible, because I know a lot of this stuff is kind of spread out all over the place. Alrighty, inventory's a little bit of a mess, but it is what it is. We're making it work. Back into the nether we go. If I'm being honest, I'm still a little bit traumatized from that first trip we had into the nether, where I died a couple thousand times. But we seem to be, haven't died yet, knock on wood. If I like fell off right there and plunged to my death, that would be very fitting. Well, at least there's just one of you this time instead of... Where you go? Get back here. Once again, inventory's full. Gotta come back and pick that raw meat and leather up. And I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is finish transporting all of this stuff and then organize it off camera so you guys can just see the finished result, because nobody wants to sit here and just have to watch me organize chests and figure out what goes where for another 20 minutes. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you're just all a bunch of goblins that just... I don't know. You are all a bunch of goblins, but a bunch of lovely goblins. Can you guys hear my cat meowing in the background? Yeah, I locked him out of my room because I'm recording, and as you can very clearly tell, he is not a fan of being locked out. But I have to keep my door closed because it's so late at night, and I don't want to wake Elliot up. Sorry, Mr. Moo. Don't care about that. Does anybody... Do these do anything? I can't remember. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Do you guys know? Do those crimson funguses actually do anything? Are there any crafting recipes, or can you, like, I don't know, plant them? I'm trying to think. I think if I remember correctly, the blue mushrooms that grow in the blue Forest is another. Those can be used to like scare hoglins if you want to make like a hoglin farm. But I don't recall if you can do anything with the red ones. Ow. That was not nice. Yeah. What the heck, guys? Okay, grabby. Almost done. I promise, guys. Oh, we can grab this chest too. Okay. Dink. After that, all that's left is the enchantment table, that stuff. There's a little bit of stuff left in that last chest. Maybe we'll be able to get it all done in one more trip. Might take two, though. Ow. Well, that was close. Almost killed me. But I am getting quite a lot of pork chops from this. Which I will never complain about getting more food. You know me. If you know me, you know that I love food. One thing that people don't talk about very much is that working night shift, you either have to be able to completely flip your schedule, which is what a lot of people do, and like be awake during the day on your days off and be awake at night on your days that you're at work. Or you can do what I do and just become nocturnal and become a gremlin. I have fully embraced my vampirehood. And, yeah. But, one of the problems with doing that is that nothing is open. So, yeah, if I, like, eat anywhere, a lot of the time it's just fast food, just kind of a shame. But I made myself like a breakfast sandwich this morning. Or I say this morning, it was at like 9 p.m. And yeah, it was pretty good. I put ham, turkey, bacon, cheese, cream cheese, fried egg. I think that was it. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was Very filling though. And then after I get done recording, I'm going to go and make a stir fry. I'm gonna just make a giant one and divvy it up into a few different portions and eat it for the rest of my days off. But yeah, I've been trying to get healthier and lose weight. Overall, it hasn't been super easy, but go away. We don't want you here. Just because I'm moving out of this place doesn't mean that I just want to see it destroyed. Come on now. Ugh. Really? See, I'm gonna have to come back another day and patch this up because this video is already getting to be pretty long. I'm just gonna sleep real quick. Grab you, grab you. Or actually, maybe I could leave it like this. Honestly, the kind of destroyed and messed up thing. It's kind of a vibe. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see if plus the chest is 5. If I get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Goodbye. Now I can just collect all of that. I did already get these. Good. And that means I got the TNT as well. So replace that. Okay. And we are... Let me take those torches. And we are officially moved out. This is our last trip. Man, it's kind of surreal. I mean, on one hand, it feels like we only just started this playthrough, but at the same time, you know, I've been playing in this world for a couple months now. Okay. Gotta change one of those beds to match the other. Otherwise, it will drive me bananas. And by bananas, I mean more bananas than I already am, and that's saying something. You know, I was kind of dunking on bundles earlier, but they really came in clutch for this last one. They stored a lot of different things for me. I think that's the trick to using them. They're not super helpful if you like have a bunch of one item, but if you have like only a few of a lot of different items, it's pretty helpful. Strip all this real quick, and looking at the timestamp, we are just about coming up on the end of this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We have successfully moved all of our stuff into that storage, and now the next step is just keep working on the house. And yeah, I am going to organize off camera, so I'll show you guys all the organized stuff at the start of the next episode, but I know you guys don't want to see me do that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Have a good day, everybody. Bye bye.